everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a different location but with one of my horses. So I have had so many people asking me about Ari recently, and this was going to be just an Instagram post, but when I tried to write it I kept running out of space, like out of characters. So I figured we'll go and see him, we'll bring the camera and just explain to you guys what's going on. So it doesn't take a genius to work out that this is not Ari's normal field. In fact, it's not our field at all. So we've actually decided to take Ari a couple of miles down the road to a friend's yard so he can be in herd winter turnout. Now I know this seems like a really odd decision, but it's one that we've been thinking about for a while with Ari. So many of you will know that he was beautifully broken in and he was ridden away at home. We're getting on really well. And then I turned him away for a break because he was just so weak. His back was so short and he was so bum high that it just didn't seem fair asking him to do any work. Although he is 5 years old, he is just so physically and mentally immature right now. He is half warm blood, and I've been told that often they don't properly physically mature until they're 7 years old. And I think Ari is certainly taking all of the time that he possibly can. Now he's a horse that much prefers to be turned out 24/7. He just loves running around in the field, playing with horses, and unfortunately the last kind of year or so he's not had the best field companion because he's been with AC, who's in his 30s, and Ace just can't play as much as Ari wants to. Ooh. Ari, no. Oh my God. Don't, Ari, no. Do not be mean to Ace. No, Ari, I mean it now. Enough is enough. AC, good boy. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You're very smart. Come on, let's go. Okay. So that is the reason why we brought him here. He's out with another 4 horses. He's got a nice herd of 5. They're getting on really well. They're having fun little plays together, and it just gives him a little bit of time to A, be a horse, and B, to actually physically and mentally mature a little bit. He wants bum scratches. This is his worst habit from when he was a foal. Now, it is the most beautiful setup here. He's got this massive field, and then if he goes up at the top, he can go into another field that comes down into the barn so he can have shelter. It's just the most perfect setup, and we couldn't really turn it down when a space became available. Obviously, I really love Ari, and I know he is a very talented horse, but he's by no means an easy horse, and he has proven this year that he is a little bit tricky to work with. You've got to really get him on side in his head, and it's just not something that we can do when he's not physically strong enough to carry me. It's it's basically not fair to ask him to do it, and he can't switch on mentally if he's feeling weak behind. So I'm really hoping that a few months here will give him some time, strengthen up, do a bit of growing. He's getting fed daily. He also gets loads of hay bought out, so he's doing very well for himself. But that is essentially the Ari update. There's still going to be pictures and updates of him over on my Instagram. YouTube might be a little quiet because realistically, how many videos are there that I can do just in a field? But I have high hopes that Ari is going to come back to our yard next year and successfully continue his ridden career, because he is the most gorgeous smart horse. Not giving up on you yet, mate, but you do just need to do some growing up, don't you? You need to switch that noggin on. You're like a grumpy teenage boy sometimes. Anyway, because I wasn't planning on this being a vlog, I have a tiny bit of portrait footage taken on my phone that I can slot in from when he first arrived here, because he did his most beautiful trot, making sure to remind me that I can't give up on him. And other than that, guys, I live, laugh, love you. Head over to my Instagram at Elphick.Event.Ponies for more updates of Ari, and goodbye. Pete, if you'd do me the honours of cheersing his nose, that would be fantastic. Doesn't he? He looks like a pony. Look at me dance.